So we're going to create a wall hanging. I have a canvas that I got just from the dollar store, really cheap, and it's 12 by 12. Now I cut my fabric 16 inches by 16 inches, and the reason why is because you want to wrap it around and get a good fit when you come to staple it on the other side. So I've done 16 by 16 inches of my top fabric as well as a batting. You want to use batting because if you just use fabric alone, it kind of doesn't sit flush with the canvas. I highly recommend doing it with the batting. We are going to be using our largest hoop for the Altair 2, which is 9.5 by 14. We're going to put some tearaway stabilizer and then hoop the fabric into that. Another thing that I like to do is find the center of my fabric. So I'm just going to fold it over. Just crease it in the middle. And then fold it over again. And then crease that part. So then you've got a center point. Another thing that I like to do is get my friction pen. Friction pens wash away in with the heat, so I'm just going to mark my central line right there so I know exactly where the centre mark is. So I've hooped all the fabric for the wall hanging, and let's get it into the Altair 2. First things first, I'm going to get this hooped. Just hold on to the back here as you hoop it. And then just push the lever down. Let's spend some time in the script part of the machine. So I'm going to press this button here on the Altair 2. And these are all of the fonts that we get to choose from. We're spoilt for choice. And just an FYI, this one is also a font. So you can press on that one. And it'll give you all of these letters too. So I'm going to stay on this text. So the first thing I'm going to do is write the word cheers. So I am going to press the C. Now this is where you can make it large, medium, small. I'm going to make it medium, and I'm going to change that, and I'm going to change this to the lowercase and start spelling the word cheers. See how I've spelt that wrong? You can always go back and delete it. Then there we go. So I'm going to set this because I'm going to use a different font for the next line. I'm going to press add because I'm going to add another text, and I'm going to press this font here. And I really do like this one. It's quite narrow. And then I'm going to change it to, no, I'm going to keep it capital. And I'm going to go to, and I want to make that smaller as well. The only thing is you may have to make sure that the letter that you want to change size always has to start at the beginning. So do that and then change the size, and then after that they will change. So 2, couldn't find my space then. The new year. Then I'm going to set that. Now we can start playing with these letters, and we can also change the size here. So we can make it bigger. And then we can start playing with things. You could really just go to town just making everything perfect, but you get the idea. So I want to add something else because it looks really boring right now. So I'm just going to go to add. And I think it was in here. It was in this section here. So right where number 3 is. And go down. And there's this really cool like looking Art Deco one. I'm going to press set there. And then you can grab that and you can pull it down. Now I want this to be slightly wider. So I just want it to be in line with the Cheers to the New Year. I want to get this bigger as, so make this bigger. Make this bigger. And then do the same with that motif. It doesn't want to go any bigger than that. That's set. Wait a minute. Let's press on this. This is with stitch recalibration. And it might actually make it go bigger. And it does. So I want to rotate it. Okay, size. So when you press this button here, it recalibrates it with the stitches, and it actually allows you to make it go a bit more bigger than if you didn't press this button. So just an FYI on that. I think that's about right, you know. I think we are going to go ahead with this design. Okay. And then go to embroidery. And then you're all ready now to get this all stitched out. Once it's done, you're going to pop it out of the frame. I'm going to cut the excess of the stabilizer away. So I've got a large stapler, and I've got my canvas, and I've got my art piece. So you're going to have to make sure that it's centered to the frame, and then you're going to pull, taunt both sides. So you're going to do 2 sides first. So you're going to do the like top and bottom, or the left and right, and then you're going to start attaching it to the canvas. So this is absolutely screaming out for some hot fix crystals, so I'm going to put some of them on. Now this is the finished wall hanging. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable, and I don't know if you can see the gemstones on it. Oh yeah, it's picking it up. There you go. Just adding a little bit of hot fix gemstones helps make it all twinkle. So I hope you've enjoyed this wall hanging tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.